So today we're trying out a lure that John Costello from the Lure Box. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, I don't know where you've been, because he's got so many people subscribed to and so many people watch him. He's renowned for catching monster flathead out of little kayaks, big mangrove jack and stuff like that. This head you can see next to me is Jeff. Jeff's with me today, and we're trying out a lure that John designed, and it's a big glide bait. So we're up in Weipa, we're up the Mission River. We're going to be up here for the day testing these glide baits out that John designed. Now, we designed these for monster flathead, but we're going to see if they work on big Barra or even little Barra. We'll give them a bit of a run and see how we go. What we have here is a slow draining creek coming into the main river and just creating a little back eddy of dirty water right there. So we'll lure in there a few times and see what happens. That's our first little Barra on one. Well, we're going to put two. He sucked it down. Oh, nice network, mate. Nice network. Barra. Did you get the net? Did you bring the net? We might hook a heap of fish on your lures, Johnny, but don't know how many we're going to land, because someone forgot the net. And that might have been me. Oh, how's this? This is good fish. Oh, look at that. Well, the one thing I love about these lures is the terminal tackle on them is fantastic. So that razor sharp bottom treble has got him right in the head. And there it goes. That's all right. Just got a bite by something that wasn't a barramundi. And the way these are made up, I'm going to change that lure and re-rig it because it's not swimming straight. We're going to take that home and see if I can repair it. We gave the Barra a bit of a flogging for a few hours. We got a couple early this morning on the big glide baits, but it went really quiet. So we're on a bit of a patch of reef now, and we're just going to see what happens with the big glide bait on the reef. Oh yeah, fish on. Took it straight off the surface. Yep, lovely. Oh yeah, he's out. He's out. Find it. And straight back under again. Up you jump, up you jump. Up you run under there. Here he is. He under the rocks a few times. And oh, he's just a thump of a cod. Jeff's on too. That's a great fish. On the glide bait, Jeff's got a little tiny one, so there you go. good fun. So I've come back out with the big glide baits because one of the things I wanted to do was see how they go over the top of some of the rock bars that push right up into the mangroves, because there's some barra that sit up here on the top of the tide, and I want to see how they go on these rock bars. Probably going to get some cod off it because the cod seem to love it, but might even get a jack or a finger mark as well. So see how we go up here. Looks like the rocks was a good idea because we've got another cod by the feel of it. Took it straight off the surface. Oh, he's not fighting like a cod, he's fighting stronger than a cod. Oh, it's a good fish though. Yeah. Mate, it's a big mangrove jack on the glide bait. Over a rock bar. Oh, great fish. Oh, check that out. That is awesome. He punched that straight off the surface and just nailed it. That's a cracking jack. Another species on the glide bait, queenfish. Up here, champion. Queenfish on the glide bait. Haven't found anything, won't eat it yet. It's just a bloody good lure, I think. Just have a look at that. Mangrove jack on the glide bait. Oh, great fish. Great fish. So look, I had heaps of fun with these things. They did get me a good legal size barra first up. We got an undersized barra, which is amazing because it's like a 24 centimetre lure or something, and even the small barra will come out and nail it. Look, the way they're built, they come with a big, looks like a 7.0. It's a decoy worm hook, and these decoys are razor sharp. They're really quite expensive as well. You get one rigged lure and 2 spare bodies for 20 bucks, and just at the moment, at the time of doing this, John's sold out of these, but there'll be a heap more coming. And we've also spoken to John about getting some terminal tackle, spare terminal stuff, because I did lose one of the wires because I forgot to put it through the hook when I was doing a re-rig and threw it out and lost it. So how I like to use this lure is just by doing drags, long, slow, deliberate drags of the rod. Instead of jabbing the rod tip and jerking the lure around, which will just make it roll and look really unnatural, doing the long drags of the rod tip just makes the lure glide or float through the water. If we're in deeper water, just let the lure sink down a little bit. But in this real shallow stuff, as you can see here, I even like the lure to pop up through the surface and make a bit of a ripple every now and again.